Welcome, adventurers and curiosity seekers. Today, we embark on a global journey unlike any other, a journey through rituals and traditions that connect us to the deepest parts of humanity. From the adrenaline-pumping floors of Spain's La Tomatina to the sacred sun dance of the Plains Indians, from the ancient practice of knot tying and untying in Zoroastrianism to the transformative bullet ant gloves of the Sater Mawe tribe. We dive into the top 10 bizarre rituals that are still practiced today, the heart of traditions that challenge, celebrate, and sanctify the human experience. So, fasten your seatbelts and prepare your minds, as we explore the extraordinary ways in which cultures around the world mark the passages of life, faith, and community. Let's discover the stories that tie us together and the rituals that set us apart. Welcome to the Phantasmal Eternity channel. Join us as we count down the top 10 bizarre rituals that are still practiced today. First on our list is snake handling. Originating in the early 20th century, snake handling emerged within the Pentecostal movement, particularly among churches in the rural southern United States. The tradition is based on a literal interpretation of Mark chapter 16 verse 17-18. Which speaks of the signs that will accompany believers, including the ability to handle snakes without harm. It was popularized by George Went Hensley, a minister who believed that the signs mentioned in Mark's Gospel were literal directives for the faithful. The theory behind snake handling is deeply rooted in the Pentecostal emphasis on direct personal experience with the Holy Spirit. Practitioners see their ability to handle venomous snakes without injury as a testament to their faith and an indication of God's protection over them. The ritual is often accompanied by other expressions of Pentecostal worship, such as speaking in tongues and divine healing. Despite its inherent dangers, leading to numerous injuries and fatalities, snake handling persists as a demonstration of faith in divine power over natural forces. Investigators and scholars of religion view snake handling as a complex interplay of theology, tradition, and identity. It stands not only as a religious practice but also as a form of cultural resistance against modern secularism and a statement of independence from mainstream Christianity. Ethnographic studies within these communities reveal a deep-seated belief in the literal power of God's Word and a willingness to embrace practices that challenge conventional norms. Snake handling serves as a stark reminder of the diversity and depth of religious experience. It challenges observers to consider the lengths to which faith can drive human behavior and the profound need for spiritual expression that transcends rational understanding. While controversial and dangerous, snake handling symbolizes a broader human quest for connection with the divine, showcasing the extreme measures some will take in pursuit of spiritual assurance and identity. Second on our list is the crucifixions. The ritual of crucifixion in the Philippines has deep historical roots intertwined with the country's rich Catholic heritage. Brought to the islands in the 16th century by Spanish colonizers, Catholicism has since permeated the fabric of Filipino culture, influencing its traditions and annual celebrations. Among these, the reenactment of Christ's Passion, particularly the crucifixion, stands out as a profound display of piety. Every year, particularly in the province of Pampanga, devotees undergo the experience of being nailed to crosses as a form of penance or vow fulfillment, a tradition that has persisted for decades. The practice raises numerous questions about the nature of faith, pain, and redemption. Scholars and theologians often debate the significance of such extreme acts of devotion, questioning what drives individuals to undergo such physical agony voluntarily. Is it a quest for spiritual cleansing, a deeply personal vow, or a communal expression of faith? Investigations into this practice often explore the psychological, theological, and cultural dimensions, seeking to understand the intricate web of personal belief and collective identity that motivates participants. Interviews with the crucified individuals themselves reveal a variety of reasons for their participation, from seeking divine intervention in personal matters to expressing gratitude for prayers answered. The continued practice of crucifixion in the Philippines is a testament to the enduring power of faith and the extreme lengths to which some will go to express their devotion. While it may appear extreme or even perplexing from the outside, for those who participate, it is a profound act of faith. This ritual, balancing on the fine line between ancient tradition and modern sensibility, challenges observers to reflect on the nature of belief and the sacrifices people are willing to make in its name. Third on our list is red eggs. The tradition of red eggs at Easter is a hallmark of Greek Orthodox Christianity, with its origins steeped in ancient history and religious symbolism. Red, the color of lifeblood, represents Christ's blood that was shed on the cross for the redemption of humanity. The egg, an emblem of new life and resurrection, symbolizes the emergence of Christ from the tomb and the promise of rebirth for believers. This practice is not only a reflection of deep theological principles but also a cherished cultural custom that has been passed down through generations. Scholars and theologians have long been fascinated by the rich tapestry of symbolism associated with the red eggs of Easter. Investigations into this practice delve into the layers of meaning behind the color red in the egg itself, exploring their significance in early Christian traditions and how these symbols have been integrated and reinterpreted in Greek Orthodoxy. Anthropological studies also examine how this tradition fosters community cohesion and identity, serving as a focal point for communal celebrations and familial bonding. Through interviews and participatory observation, researchers uncover the personal and collective significance of this enduring practice, revealing how it embodies themes of sacrifice, redemption, and hope. The Greek Orthodox tradition of dyeing Easter eggs red is a vivid testament to the enduring power of religious symbolism and its ability to convey profound spiritual truths. Far more than a decorative activity, it is a ritual that weaves together threads of theology, history, and community, enriching the tapestry of Easter celebrations. In a world that often seeks meaning in the tangible, the red eggs of Easter stand as a poignant reminder of the cycles of life, death, and renewal that define the human experience. Fourth on our list is baby throwing. The baby throwing ritual is most commonly observed in certain parts of Karnataka and Maharashtra, states in India, and involves a synthesis of religious and cultural beliefs spanning several communities. Rooted in a centuries-old tradition, the ritual is carried out with the belief that it will ensure the infant's future health, strength, and prosperity. Participants include both Hindus and Muslims, showcasing a unique example of interfaith harmony and shared cultural practice. The event typically takes place at specific temples, with babies being dropped from a height of about 30 feet onto a sheet or cloth held taut by men below. Anthropologists and cultural researchers delve into this practice to understand its origins, meanings, and the societal structures that support its continuation. Several theories suggest the ritual symbolizes a trust in the divine, a physical demonstration of the belief that faith will protect and nurture the community's youngest members. Investigations often focus on the ritual's impact on the participants and the broader community, exploring questions of safety, psychological effects, and the modern relevance of such a tradition. Through interviews with participating families and community leaders, researchers aim to capture the nuanced perspectives that sustain this practice in the face of changing social norms and increasing scrutiny from outside observers. The baby throwing ritual in India is a vivid illustration of the ways in which cultural traditions can embody the deepest hopes, fears, and values of a community. While it may appear alarming or controversial to outsiders, for those who participate, it represents a meaningful and sacred act of faith and communal solidarity. This ritual challenges us to consider the diversity of human belief systems and the lengths to which people will go to secure a blessing or protection for their loved ones. The fifth on our list is burning the guy. The tradition dates back to 1605, rooted in the Gunpowder Plot, an attempt by a group of English Catholics to assassinate King James I and blow up the Houses of Parliament. The plot's failure is attributed to Guy Fawkes, who was found guarding the explosives. In the aftermath, November 5th was declared a day of thanksgiving for the plot's failure, and over time, the commemoration evolved into the present-day event where effigies of Guy Fawkes are burned on bonfires. Initially, these celebrations were marked by anti-Catholic sentiments, but today, they have morphed into a more general celebration of firework displays and community gatherings, largely stripped of their original religious and political overtones. The persistence and transformation of the "burning the guy" tradition offer fertile ground for investigation by historians, sociologists, and cultural theorists. Researchers delve into how and why societies maintain traditions over centuries, often shifting in meaning and practice. Studies may explore the ritual's role in fostering community identity and solidarity, serving as an annual point of collective memory and celebration. Moreover, the changing nature of the effigies, from overtly political and religious figures to more generic guys, reflects broader societal shifts in attitudes towards history, memory, and identity. Investigations often involve interviews with participants and organizers, historical document analysis, and observations of the events to understand both contemporary practices and their historical underpinnings. Burning the Guy encapsulates the complex ways in which societies remember their history, not merely as a static recollection of facts but as a living, evolving practice that adapts to the changing values and sensibilities of the community. While the bonfires and fireworks may light up the November sky, the enduring significance of this tradition lies in its ability to unite people in a shared moment of reflection, celebration, and, perhaps, a touch of mischief. Sixth on our list is the knot tying and untying. Zoroastrianism, one of the world's oldest monotheistic religions, originated in ancient Persia and has influenced various religious traditions over millennia. Central to Zoroastrian worship is the kushti, a sacred girdle that followers tie around their waists over a white garment known as the sudra. The practice of tying and untying the kushti multiple times a day is a ritualistic reaffirmation of faith, representing the continuous struggle between good and evil, and the individual's commitment to living a life aligned with the principles of truth and righteousness as taught by Prophet Zarathustra. Scholars and anthropologists have delved into the symbolism and significance of the knot tying and untying ritual within Zoroastrianism, exploring its role in the religious and daily lives of its followers. The act is not merely a physical routine but is imbued with layers of meaning, reflecting themes of renewal, commitment, and the cyclical nature of life and spirituality. The ritual serves as a constant reminder of the Zoroastrian ethical framework, centering on good thoughts, good words, and good deeds. Investigations into this practice often encompass a broader exploration of ritualistic purity, the material expressions of faith, and the ways in which repetitive, physical acts serve to reinforce spiritual discipline and community identity. The Zoroastrian practice of knot tying and untying is a compelling example of how simple actions can hold profound spiritual significance. It embodies the essence of Zoroastrianism's enduring teachings on the importance of purity, the ongoing struggle between good and evil, and the path toward spiritual enlightenment. Seventh on our list is cannibalism and necrophagy. Historically, cannibalism and necrophagy have been documented in various cultures across the globe, often enveloped in layers of taboo, mysticism, and sometimes, survival. These practices have been observed in different contexts: ritualistic, symbolic, in times of famine, and as acts of warfare. The Agori sadhus of Varanasi, India, are a contemporary example, known for their post-mortem rituals, including the consumption of human flesh as a part of their spiritual practice. This extreme asceticism is believed to bring them closer to Shiva, challenging the concepts of purity and impurity, and confronting the fears and aversions of society. The study of cannibalism and necrophagy within these contexts requires a multidisciplinary approach, incorporating anthropology, psychology, theology, and sociology. Researchers delve into the symbolism and meanings behind these practices, examining how they fit into the broader spiritual and cultural systems of the societies in which they occur. Investigations might focus on understanding the ritualistic aspects of cannibalism and necrophagy, how these practices serve to negotiate relationships between the living and the dead, and what they reveal about human beliefs regarding life, death, and the afterlife. Ethnographic studies, historical records, and psychological analyses contribute to a nuanced understanding of these complex practices. The human practices of cannibalism and necrophagy, while disturbing to many, open a window into the profound ways in which cultures confront and interpret the mysteries of existence, death, and the divine. Through the lens of these extreme rituals, we gain insight into the diversity of human belief systems and the lengths to which individuals will go in their spiritual quests and survival strategies. Eighth on our list is the sun dance. The sun dance has been an integral part of the cultures of various Native American tribes, serving as a core communal event that is rich in symbolic meaning and ritualistic intricacies. Traditionally held during the summer solstice, this ceremony encompasses a variety of rituals aimed at securing the well-being of the tribe, honoring the spirits, and renewing the bond between the human and natural worlds. Central to the sun dance is the dance itself, where participants, often pierced through the skin, are tethered to a sacred pole, symbolizing a direct connection to the spiritual realm. Anthropologists and cultural historians have long been fascinated by the sun dance, seeing it as a critical lens through which to understand the spiritual practices and worldviews of the Native American peoples. Investigations into the sun dance explore the symbology of the ritual, such as the significance of the circle, the sacred pole, and the act of piercing, all of which are laden with meanings related to sacrifice, renewal, and the cyclic nature of life. Researchers also examine the social and communal aspects of the ceremony, considering how it serves to reinforce tribal identity, social cohesion, and the transmission of cultural and spiritual values. Through a combination of ethnographic research, historical accounts, and interviews with participants and tribal elders, scholars seek to understand not only the outer manifestations of the sun dance but also its inner spiritual significance to those who partake in and witness the ceremony. This includes examining how the practice has adapted and persisted in the face of historical challenges, including attempts by the United States government to suppress it in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. The sun dance is a vivid testament to the resilience and richness of Native American spiritual traditions. It exemplifies the human quest for connection with the divine, the natural world, and the community. Through the physical and spiritual trials of the dance, participants embody their commitment to the well-being of their people and the land, making the sun dance a powerful act of faith, renewal, and affirmation of life's cyclical journey. Ninth on our list is La Tomatina. The roots of La Tomatina trace back to the last Wednesday of August 1945, when a local festivity in Buñuel spiraled into a spontaneous tomato-throwing melee among the townspeople. Since then, it has evolved into an annual festival that encapsulates the spirit of fun, freedom, and fellowship. Every year, tons of overripe tomatoes are trucked into Buñuel's streets, setting the stage for this peculiar yet enthralling event. Researchers and cultural analysts have delved into La Tomatina to understand its appeal and significance beyond the surface-level chaos of tomato throwing. Studies focus on the festival's role in community identity, its economic impact on Buñuel, and how such an unusual tradition manages to attract global attention. Theories suggest that La Tomatina serves as a form of collective catharsis, a way to release societal tensions in a non-violent manner, and as a means of reinforcing social cohesion through shared participation in a communal event. Anthropological perspectives view La Tomatina as a ritual that transcends the mere act of throwing tomatoes, embedding within it elements of play, rebellion against the mundane, and the human need for communal celebration. The event's sustainability and environmental considerations have also become a topic of discussion, prompting initiatives to manage waste and minimize the ecological footprint of the festival. La Tomatina stands out as a testament to the human capacity for creativity and joy in communal celebration. Its evolution from a local scuffle to a world-renowned festival highlights the universal appeal of shared traditions that break the monotony of daily life. The 10th and final one on our list is the bullet ant gloves. The bullet ant, named for a sting that's reputedly as painful as getting shot, is central to this initiation. The Sater-Mawe tribe, residing in the vastness of the Amazon rainforest, captures these ants, which are then sedated by a natural solution. While unconscious, the ants are woven into gloves with their stingers pointing inward. Upon waking, the ants find themselves trapped and become aggressively defensive, setting the stage for the ritual. Anthropologists and ethnoentomologists have explored this ritual to understand its cultural significance and the mechanisms of traditional knowledge and survival skills it imparts. This ceremony is not merely about withstanding pain. It embodies teachings of resilience, courage, and community responsibility. The young men learn to face fears, endure pain for a greater good, and emerge stronger, ready to contribute to their society. Investigations into this practice reveal a complex interplay between man and nature, where the bullet ant, despite its feared sting, is respected as a teacher and guide. The ritual also emphasizes the tribe's deep connection to their environment, utilizing natural elements in a way that respects the balance of life. Through interviews and participation, researchers gain insights into the psychological preparation involved, the communal support provided to the initiates, and the profound impact of this rite on an individual's identity and status within the tribe. The bullet ant glove ritual of the Sater-Mawe tribe is a vivid illustration of the power of traditional rites to shape identity, instill values, and maintain social cohesion. It challenges contemporary perspectives on pain, endurance, and maturity, offering a window into the rich tapestry of human cultural diversity. And so, our journey comes to a close, but the stories we've shared today linger on, whispering the timeless tales of humanity's quest for meaning, belonging, and connection. We've witnessed the extremes of human endurance, the vibrant celebrations of community, and the solemn rites of passage that define our existence. Each ritual, a thread in the vast tapestry of human culture, invites us to ponder our own place in this world and the traditions we hold dear. Please like, share, and subscribe to the Phantasmal Eternity channel for new content. Thank you for joining us on this extraordinary exploration. Remember, the journey doesn't end here. It continues in the stories we share and the traditions we keep alive. Until next time, keep exploring, keep wondering, and keep the flame of curiosity burning bright. Farewell, fellow travelers, and may the rituals of the world inspire you to find your own path of endurance, celebration, and faith.